This how I'm coming, nigga. I had to pray for this, been shitting on them. They on that hating shit, my young niggas.
What's up, y'all? It's B.O.E Entertainment. It's your host, Lil Nigel. Go check 2 times you did. And we here for an interview with
Young T, GSG.
Hey, bro, I just want to know, how long have you been doing this rapping situation?
Just rapping period probably since like elementary school. Taking it serious probably like late 2017.
What got you started into the rapping? Like, what, anybody influenced you or anything?
Pretty much just having fun freestyling. I used to listen to like T.I. and shit like that. Watching different like MTV jams and all that in the morning. So I just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, vibe out with the music.
So T.I. your favorite rapper or who's your favorite rapper?
At the time he was. My favorite rapper right now, Lil Baby. And Roddy Rich.
When, bitch, I'm the baby.
Hey yo, so I know you got the new tape out, the new album,
Yes,
your
sir.
first solo album project, From the Soul. So I want to talk about that. Like, the intro definitely caught my ear. So let's just talk about how you went about recording that.
Basically, it's kind of like when my process is, I write it out first without listening to the beat, so it's like a poetry kind of thing. And then like I just vibe out on the beat, and it's just be from the heart for it. So,
Got you, I got you. So like when you in the stew and you coming up with, you cooking up new songs and all that, do you genuinely have an idea of what song you want that you think is gonna be the best on the album, or you just put it out and let the fans decide what's the best song?
For real, like I kind of know like this tape. I pretty much knew all these songs was like industry ready kind of songs or radio friendly type of songs. So I didn't really have like a particular favorite, but I messed with 3 of them. I messed with Queen,
Yes, sir.
the intro, and I messed with Problem.
Lil Trey gonna talk about Queen. Man.
Queen, I got 2 phones and they both on repeat, bro. That junk, it's different. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. I guess because I'm like I like rap, but I like that little trap rap type love song type shit. I'm a little type nigga. But what's your thought process when you was going through that song? When you was doing that song?
Pretty much, to be honest, who inspired that joint was this girl I was talking with at the time. But I also
Gotta do it to you.
Yeah, I also used to listen to a lot of Moneybagg.
Right.
You know, Moneybagg been talking to the females a lot with his music. So, you know, I just kind of took that approach with it and made Queen for it.
So you have a female inspired song.
Yeah, I told her that she inspired me with that.
Oh, you told her?
Yeah, she knows.
Oh, you told her?
She knows she.
That's all.
You know who you are.
Oh,
You know who you are, baby girl.
Pressure. Hey.
Nah, the joint when you was like, the friends be like, I don't know how you still fuck with that nigga, some shit like that. That shit is true, 110%.
Very true, yeah.
That's why I do not fuck with none of my female friends. You dig?
Hey, so, alright, yo, From the Soul, I really like the project, like, and I've been saying, like, since you dropped it, I've been saying you're getting a lot of positive feedback. I've seen a lot of people supporting you, pushing it out. I've seen a lot of people listening to it. Like, I done played it for a few people. I definitely mess with the project as a whole because it's just like you came on a whole different tip. Like, normally in the DMV or in our area, pause on that. Normally in the DMV in our area in PG County, like, everybody's looking for that trap sound or trying to have that trap wave.
Right.
I really like your project because you came making real music. So I know you've been telling me like that's what you want, real music. I want real music. So let's just talk more about making real music. Like, what is real music to you?
Real music is not just doing it for the clout, but just doing it from your heart or what you kind of believe in. Because you got to differentiate yourself from these other artists for real. You don't want to just sound the same as everybody.
I got you.
And I commend you, bro, a lot for not talking about fucking bitches, shooting at the club, all that shit, right? You really kept it. You kept it, like you said, radio friendly. Like, I can listen to that with my little brother and sister. I mean, you got cursing in it, but I mean, fuck, who don't curse?
It's gonna be a clean version, right?
But you kept it to where I can put that around my family. I don't gotta worry about, oh, he fucked this bitch last week. Like, I don't gotta worry about that. You kept it clean, bro. I respect that.
Yeah, definitely.
To me, it wasn't really about you keeping it clean. It was more so just you really like coming from your soul, speaking your truth. Like,
Definitely.
I heard you say a couple things like on what's the last joint? You know the name of the joint. Problems when you went on the line and you was talking about you 23. Say that line for me.
23, did a home invasion and just came up 10K. You don't want your partners you know since the 8th grade. He yelling no murder, they got an interrogation, they asking the questions, he started singing like Ray J.
Stop that right there. Like, when I heard that right there, it's like, I'm listening. I'm like, bro, he's giving like really. I take it as you giving free game. Like you'll see a lot of a lot of the people you grew up with, a lot of people in our area like we grew up with that just fall into that trap for real. Trying to glorify that street life. When like honestly, the people that's really active in the streets, they not really glorifying that. The whole goal for them is to get out. And like I definitely commend you for putting that in your music, just trying to send a positive message out to the youth. Like, bro, you don't gotta be a trapper or you don't gotta do this or that just to make it. Like, no, I'm not knocking nobody that do that because it's like some people don't really got a choice and
they gotta do it.
You gotta do it. So I'm not knocking nobody that do that, but I'm telling the youth that if you got a choice, then I say take the other route because it's like you put yourself in that position and you don't really got to.
Right. Don't jump into that water if you can't swim.
You did. Hey, Terrell, I got a question for you though. What's your thought process when you go into the studio? Like, what is it like? Anything you got to listen to before to get you riled up, or is it like you just got something on your mind already?
Well, like I said, like I usually get lit in the studio, and I probably like vibe out a little bit. I probably pop a perk or something, probably sip a little something, alcohol type shit, but not just vibe out in the studio. Shit.
Perks, hold up.
Yerky.
Hold up now, bro. You on the yerks?
Yeah.
Oh man, we might have to put them down. We might have to have a figure introduction. Put them yerks down.
But nah, like when I go in, I kind of y'all met Spaceman.
Yeah.
I kind of talk to him a little bit, let him know like the vibe or whatever. He might change the lights a certain color, and then I kind of like go in and just
So how long is your studio sessions?
I be in there all day. He got me all day. I don't got to pay for it.
So you be sitting there from sundown pretty much?
Yeah. As long as he don't got work.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you see yourself, what's your long-term and short-term goals pretty much?
Long term, I just want to build a brand GSG up.
What does GSG stand for?
Get some WAP.
I seen the GSG t-shirt, so I see you got a brand, so let's talk about the brand, like GSG as a brand. Is it more so as you as an artist representing you, or is GSG just his own brand in general?
Just his own brand in general, but it represents every individual in it for it.
I got you.
Yeah.
So let's discuss your long-term and short-term goals.
So basically, I want to build the brand up. When I get older, like, there's no rap shit taking off, like, probably like.
Shit taking off tomorrow, bro. Today. Fuck that.
Probably like
right now.
30 years old, 32. I want to start doing interviews as well, like with DMV artists. I feel like I had my name solidified by then. And kind of just bring Maryland up for real. I see a lot of people pushing Maryland, and I'm definitely rooting for everybody, but I feel like I can bring like a different vibe or a different wave through Maryland for real. So.
Okay, now I got a question for you. We had this question, this topic in the barbershop the other day.
So.
As far as Young Dolph trying to portray as he going independent, fuck his record deal and all that, how do you feel about that? Even though he already said, he confessed that he signed a record deal, how do you feel about the spectrum of going independent rather than signing the deal?
A lot of people that go and rush into a deal pretty much don't know their word for real. So it's like Young Dolph, for instance, I'm sure they're giving him that bag for real because he already getting that bag independent. So that's how I feel about it. I'll probably stay independent though, to be honest, because I pretty much know my worth. You gotta sell your soul for real when you jump into that shit.
Right. You're not the first person I heard say that.
Yeah. Bro, well, like honestly, like as a rapper, I know you look at it a certain way, like you said, you gotta sell your soul signing, but I look at it like from the outside looking at it, even though I'm not an artist, I look at it sometimes and I be like, well, if you take an individual that's been, struggling or broke their whole life, and I put them in a room like, hey, I got $3 million for you, you sign this deal, or you owe me 2 hours. 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? If it's somebody who's out here starving that wasn't really getting money like that out here in the streets, if they was in the streets or whatever, or if they was just an artist, a starving artist, most people gonna jump in that.
Yeah.
Just because it's an opportunity to change their life and their family life. So I want to really know how you feel about that. Like, do you feel like if a person is in that position and it's like an opportunity to change their whole family's life, do you still look at it like them selling their soul? Because you may have the feeling that they can still make it without, but
if you from that Section 8 and you from them slums and you don't have no other way out, and Rock Nation or Atlantic or whoever hits you up, then yeah, like if you got that.
Alright, we're ready to take a break. We'll be right back. It's Entertainment B.O.E. B.O.E. Entertainment. We back. It's B.O.E. Entertainment.
Alright, Lil Trey 2 times back again with Young T, GSG, Travar, or Young T, my bad. I want to talk to you about the collabs on the album. You got 3 collabs.
Mm-hmm.
How did you go about making the collabs? And me personally, my favorite one out of all 3 of the collabs was Related by Marty Ma. What was what was the thought process? How did you get to link up with them? And what was the studio session like when you are collabing with other artists?
Well, Blueface Hunters, YTS Capone, that was already my good man.
That's my man too. I went to middle school, but
yeah, so we linked up, and we been saying like we was gonna work, and we finally, you know what I'm saying, he sent something over, and we did that. Marty did Related with me in the studio. We kind of did that day, so it was kind of like freestyle, we just punching in, and we worked on that day, and then my other man, Chef E, did,
yeah, that joint cranked too.
Yeah, so me, Marty, and Chef E, we all go to the same studio. So we ended up just linking in.
It's like a big circle, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, I want to talk about you got somebody. You got 3 people on your tape that you normally, that you talk about heavily.
Right.
Talk about Fly, Rest in Peace Jawan, and Rest in Peace Yana. Let's talk about your relationship with Fly. What is that relationship like?
Man, that's my bro. Like from hooping to just hanging around the way, talking on the phone, just inspirational talks and shit like that. Like how we gonna make it to the next level. And you know, unfortunately, he incarcerated right now.
You said your man learned his lesson though. He ready to come home?
Yeah, he ready to come home. He talked to me. I talked to him. He ready to come home. You heard him on the intro. Yeah. So he ready to come home. He got a different mindset. I feel like he grew up a little bit.
So let's talk about your relationship with Rest in Peace Jawan, B.O.E.
Yeah, B.O.E was definitely my bro. We lived right across the street from each other. Come over my crib. We be fucking little bitches in the basement and shit like that, sneaking little Jones in the basement.
Dang, bros, for real.
Yeah, that was my man. Joning on each other, slap boxing, hooping, ding dong dishing. I'm talking about wow.
Real.
Yeah. So that was definitely my bro. Like I smoked my first J with B.O.E, matter of fact.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's tough. So what about Long Live Lil Yana? What about her?
Rest in peace, Yana.
Yana,
I know what it is.
I know Yana all of them put together for
Pretty much, man.
Yeah.
That's our sis. We grew up with her. So I pretty much know bro relationship with her type.
Yeah, the little runarounds we had, it was all love for sure.
Man, rest in peace, Yana. Long live Yana. All that did, everything for Yana, man. So let's talk.
I got one more though for you. Is there anybody in the DMV area that you wish to collab with, or you just on some fuck it, they gonna reach out to me, or how do you go about that?
If I was to pick, I want to work with Trail. I want to
Trail.
work with Blizzy. And like Sean, those 3.
Okay. Good enough.
So I see this right here, man. You got this new snippet you got that you releasing, man. I definitely want to take a listen to it. We're gonna take a listen to it. Really exclusive right here on B.O.E. We're about to take a listen to this snippet that you got coming for this single. What's the name of the song though? Before I play it, I want you to let everybody know the name.
Reflect.
You got a quick snippet for me. So man, that's definitely some heat to me. I'm definitely liking the sound I'm getting. That's only 50 seconds of the song, right?
You make music for like when I'm driving home at like 12 o'clock in the morning or some shit. Vibe with the summer folk, and then like I need to hear some shit, like some thinking shit. That's the shit.
That's like some shit, bro. Like I heard you say something when they called my ass some lyrics and shit. Like we was talking about like you said your father was passed and you've been in church for 6 or 8 months. So let's talk about that a little bit. I know a lot of people automatically try to put that label on you just because your father passed. They gonna try to he's sweet or he a good dude. Whatever they might try to say about you. Like how do you feel about that? Because I see you openly talk about it. Like most guys, that'll be something they try to hide. I definitely respect that you openly put it in your music. Like
at the end of the day, it's me, so I shouldn't have to have it. Nobody.
Right.
I don't fit no man. You know what I'm saying? Pop's a pastor, but he wasn't know what he was a pastor. Feel me?
Gotcha.
And everybody got their little struggles or whatever, so. Yeah.
I personally want to know what you doing a rap scene. Do your folks, how did they take it when they came about? You told them that you want to be a rapper, or that you, or have they ever listened to your stuff?
Yeah, they listened to my tape. They wanted to hear it the most, and you know, like my little brother, he hooped, and he put a couple songs on his highlight tape, or little highlights on Twitter and shit. So they was feeling the song "How I'm Coming." They like that jump, and
Because that beat OC too.
and I let my mother hear the intro. She loved the intro. She almost cried when she heard the Yana part. So.
Oh, so they respect it.
They respect it. Yeah, because they know, like, at the end of the day, I'm not about to stop because I've been doing this.
Right.
This is something I really want to do. So.
It's kind of like they got accepted.
They got
it's
to.
like you a grown man.
That's how you gonna feed the family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything that you would like to get a youth coming up that aspire to be a rapper, or just anything in general?
Any words of advice, anything like that you got for you?
Don't feel like you gotta sell your soul to get some clout, to get like 500 followers. Like, be yourself, accept all the mistakes that come with you, and kind of like let it out on the mic, for real. And don't follow nobody else. Like, you can dissect certain things, like different formulas, but do you at the end of the day and perfect your craft and keep going.
Now I know you just dropped the tape. What is it, about a week ago now?
Yeah, last Sunday.
Yeah. So, I know this is kind of quick to ask, but I just want to know when you got some new shit coming out. That's what I need to know.
When the single dropping? That's number one.
That's probably gonna drop around the 10th through the 12th.
And any other tapes or anything, any features you got coming up with anybody else on their tape or anything like that?
Well, right now I'm just focused on trying to solidify myself for real, but visuals coming soon from the tape. It's pretty much between my all, How I'm Coming, and the intro. And I'll probably shoot Problems soon too, so we're gonna get all that out the way.
Okay, any your social medias, how can they reach out to you?
Young T GSG on all social medias for real. On Twitter, Young T GSG 123.
Well, you already know, man. You know how to get at your host. It's little Nigel, _Nigel. Every social media platform.
Lil Trey 2 times. He did on Twitter, YoTrey30 _TRE. On Instagram, _Lil Trey 2 times.
Yeah, this B.O.E Entertainment. You about to check out, man.
FlyGuyEli behind the lens.
Yeah, shout out MG behind the lens. Man, shout out to my man Young T GSG.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Talking to you. We're gonna get up with you, man. We about to check out though. We'll get with y'all.
Pockets full of money, but I need me some more. I can't settle, gotta go and get it. I don't do no talking, I just handle business. Never letting up, I'm on the road to riches. Ever since a youngin', they said I was gifted. Better trust these hoes because these bitches vicious. Niggas, natural niggas, better pay attention. I'm just being honest, this the way I'm living. Made it through the storm and now I'm moving different. Couldn't get distracted, had to stay persistent. I don't got a record, but don't get it twisted. I'm a different breed, I just been on a mission. Trying to get some people from my bottom trenches. This how I'm coming, nigga. I had to pray for this, been shitting on